But the opposite is also pretty true. EG really have enjoyed playing pretty aggressively, particularly against Team Factor. We saw it on Vertigo. On their CT side, it didn't work out quite as well. And then when they started playing more passive, they wrestled back control of the first half. But on the T side, that aggression was so potent. And yeah, I mean, TFR weren't even able to pick up a single round on that second half. So I'm hoping that Team Factor can lock it down, but EG are just looking so strong at the moment.
Well, let's dive straight into the next map. It's going to be Overpass Factor Ruby. Got a lot to play for here. They're going to be starting out on the CT side. EG looking to try and thunder their way on over towards this long position. Catalyst going to be able to hit the headshot, but it's going to be attacked through the wall. Doesn't get the head shot she really wanted. An initial kill. A little bit unfortunate. They're going to be backing off. Trying to set up defensively, but they're going for the very standard switcheroo. They don't want to go in that long position. Bilky's still going to try and pretend that they're dedicated over towards this position, and I think it's been... Has it been red? No, it hasn't, but Haley's going to be boosted up in towards this position. Smoke's going to be coming through the flash as well. It denies her this initial vision. She's going to be able to go for the next shot. It's not going to happen. Licious takes her down. Garden going to be looking to play aggressive up towards this position. Pippi's still alive at the moment, looking to try and find any kind of information. But they're not giving her anything at all. It's going to be super difficult. Jess just going to be hiding behind this wood pile at the moment, and Garden just sitting in towards water positions. No, she's going to get a double headshot. Absolutely clean turnaround. Finds another one. Going for the third one. Maybe on a fourth. No, Piggy denies it. Clean and swift. 0 deaths on the side of EG.
Piggy, that was rude. That was unnecessary. Can't believe you've done this. But, yep, a round win netted. A pistol. Pretty important pistol as well. Gonna give them a ton of extra cash in the bank to take into this next round. TFR, we did see after losing their first pistol, they put a little bit of a spend into it, but this time around, nope, not to be the case. Instead, gonna bring a little bit of utility out and one upgraded pistol. Try and look towards the next round. Probably the smartest decision, but Licious, again with that aggression, just cannot be deterred.
Might see 1 or 2 kills here from Factor Ruby. Honestly, they realistically need to find 2 to try and stand a chance on this initial path. Bomb's going down. Oof, taking that small amount of damage won't mean much on this pistol round, but gonna keep an eye on that in the future. Reef was actually one of the players I was watching out for last game, and she really shone. She did a lot of damage, a lot of kills. Well, due to the way they entered here, it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to find anything. That was close. Piggy. Almost going down. 10 HP.
But it's another round in the bank for EG. And of course, that means they're looking pretty. Starting this off on the right foot. We'll see what TFR are up to do here. And of course, it is going to be a little bit of a spend in, a bit of a force up. Try and get some fire behind them, but not so much that they go into the next round with nothing. They're in a very, very precarious situation at the moment. Round 4 could be their swing round, but for now, with just a few deagles and some MP9s, very little to work with. Denting the economy would probably be first prize here for Factor Ruby.
It's going to be an uphill battle. Even being able to defend this side versus the guns that are on the board at the moment for EG is going to be super tight. Licious. Going to get denied that first initial kill. It's going to be Haley with a nice trade. Gets a double. That's the damage. That's what you're talking about. But even then, that was on 2 players, Piggy and Jess, and they both have enough in the bank. But it's something at least. The boost is going to be coming through. No, they don't go for it. I thought Catalyst would be boosting up Mama, but they decide not to go for it. Licious looks away at the wrong time, but turns around. About to run out of bullets. No, she has plenty in the bag. Catalyst, on the other hand, is going to fall. Unable to find anything. Milky going to be able to find that kill.
Yeah, 2 kills onto the players that had MAC 10s. It does some economic damage, but like you said, right, they had a lot of cash in the bank. They hadn't spent all that much in. Yes, they will have to reinvest, but now the rest of the team are sitting pretty, so it hasn't netted the results that they would have wanted. And to be fair, even if it had been a kill onto like Milky, for example, could have just traded out weapons and made sure that that comes into the next round. So didn't do as much as they would have liked, but now they're able to buy in. Catalyst has AWP in hand, and she could be the big turning point here. But unfortunately, she's posted up towards B, and this time, EG are leaning towards A.
Zero kills on, well, all but Haley. It's going to be a bit of a painful one. They're going to be trying to find their first initial kills going into this. We're only 4 rounds in, or playing out the 4th round as we speak. And Mama's going to be in a decent position to catch Delicious off guard. He's going to be picking around the corner, doesn't check the angle. Almost going to be a double, but Piggy goes in for the denial. Tagged down for 14 points of HP. Rotations, look, has come through. Nado towards long. That's going to do a lot of damage. Spray from Haley has to come through. She finds one, but can't adjust the spray. The transfer denied, and Garden in now. Locked into position. Second smoke going to go down. I don't think that went onto the right position. No, it does. Hippie from short. The bomb's not gone down yet. Milky's going to be going in from behind, going for the kill, and Pippi far too slow, unable to accomplish that kill. 2 players, Reef and Catalyst. If they die, their next round is just going to be super painful. It's going to be the push, and Milky's read them like a book. Kill comes through, and Catalyst, last player left alive. The AWP makes a shot, and now she's known. She turns around. Milky's going to be playing aggressive. The kill comes through. She turns around, catches another one off. This round has legs. She got 2 bullets left. Spots out the player, but misreads the position. Jess is able to get that kill. Costly round for them, but it doesn't matter. They got the round on the board.
That was so close. We said, right, Catalyst could be just what they need to turn things back in their favor. If someone had just had 1 more kill, if it was a 1v2 instead of a 1v3, maybe she clutches that round. And to be fair, it was ridiculously close. And it was a 50-50 as to where that last player was going to rotate to or shift to from that truck position. She picked the wrong side. Heartbreaking for Factor Ruby. Now we hit round 5, and they have so little to work with. Back down into the dregs. EG will just continue to run circles around them.
Definitely impressed with how Catalyst has been playing. And with that AWP control there, that's exactly what you want to be seeing. Being able to adjust very quickly. That last one versus Jess, obviously, really underwhelming. Oh, Garden. Tagged down heavily. Gets that kill. The trade doesn't come through. Very unfortunate. If they pushed it, they may well have just lost their life anyway, but they've enabled this boost coming through. Reef spots out one of the players, but the boost spot, unfortunately, not going to be wide enough angle for them to find that kill. Flash from Jess going to allow the peek to come through. Licious unable to find anything, though. The hesitancy coming out from EG is interesting. They're not fully dedicating yet. They're going to be pushing over towards B short. The spray comes through. Jess finds 2. Very low. 2 players going to be on single-digit HP on their side. This should be rounds, but Catalyst and Mama are still alive at the moment. Positions are being locked in. Milky going to have this angle. Should find at least 1 kill here. The spray comes through. Smoke going down. She's not taking any chances. I love this gameplay. Instead of taking the chance on being able to find an easier kill, Schmidt went for the more defensive play, and that I respect.
Yeah, Milky, she was quite aggressive on Vertigo. And it's nice to see that she's kind of toned it back a little bit. She's still impactful. She's still absolutely kicking ass. But she's reined it in a little bit to keep it as fluid as it possibly can be, right? They come into this next round. It's a flawless round. 5 guns carried over into the next. And that's just going to, like, extend how much they have going for them. They have so much cash available for themselves now. And it's because of that discipline. Catalyst, last player left alive once again on her team. She's so good at surviving, but unfortunately, when your last player left alive, it's going to be quite difficult to clutch it out. So we're going to need to see a little bit more of that discipline, a little bit more of that synergy from Factor Ruby.
Jess going to be pushing through, gets the initial kill. Reef goes down. Massively disappointed, unable to clap back. Mama on the other side of the smoke in towards connector. Smokes off on that moment, unable to get any information. They're just going to be pushing on through. Should be able to find one, but they're going to get denied. Haley with the kill. Pippi goes down, and well, quickly to follow. Milky playing a fantastic defensive position on towards that short position. Gets the kill, and that's going to be the 6th round on the board for EG. Looking absolutely fantastic. Back to Ruby. Calling a pause.
Mm-hmm. It's time. It needs to happen. I mean, that aggression from EG was wild. We said that they like to play aggressively and take that space early on, but that was absolutely nuts. They completely overran the site. They go from a round where they show so much respect against pistols to a round where they just go absolutely ape against rifles. Factor cannot read into EG. They have no idea what this team is going to do from round to round, and they are stumbling for it.
I think EG are still playing careful enough. They know that mistakes can be costly, and they want to try and secure this win. Just take the victory. This is their map. They're using it as practice. Armor. Gonna have this angle, but it's gonna be Catalyst with the headshot onto Milky of all players. That's gonna be annoying. Oh, Mama hits the back. Oh. It's actually wall bangable if she decided to go for it, but instead, Mama's gonna watch out behind. Haley gonna be going in for the push. Garden's gonna fall. That's an upgraded gun potential. Mama onto the site, gets a lot of damage, but no kill. And now Piggy with the AWP gonna be able to lock down the short position. First kill comes through. Second one should come out soon enough. Pippi with the AK has an opportunity, but unfortunately not a big one because Piggy is absolutely solid and holding on to those angles today.
EG putting on an absolute masterclass here on Overpass. Feeling a little rough for Team Factor Ruby. I mean, given, Vertigo, they had some bite. They were getting some rounds. There were moments where they had some of that star power coming through. Unfortunately, this time around, might not even be able to get so much as one round. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this is the round, right? The AWP is back in play. Catalyst taking a very, very aggressive angle here. An opener onto 7licious could be everything. Catalyst. First kill of this round goes in favor of the AWP player. Garden going to go in for the kills. Locks down this angle, hits the headshot. Pippi falls. So does Reef. Garden went down that previous round. She doesn't want to make the same mistakes. Smoke up in towards heaven, locking down that spot. Good use of utility. And unfortunately, this realistically needs to be a bit of a save. They've managed to find one kill, but time is ticking. If they can find a quick one, there might be something in this round, but it's already going to be a tight one on this front. Catalyst trying to find any kind of opener for her teammates, but Milky's going to be locking down this position. Smoke comes out. She knows what's coming. She goes in for the spray. She misses it. The double peek. Haley gets the kill. Garden with the return. Finds one. Going to get burnt alive, but it doesn't matter. She gets the kill up in towards Heaven Falls, but Haley still has to find 2 players, and there's one coming up from above. It doesn't matter. Piggy, too quick to the draw, gets the kill, and keeps the AWP. Part of me was watching that and going, maybe save? Maybe don't try to retake 3v4? They can still buy in, so it's not like there's a huge issue for this round. But they're not, it feels like they're not looking long term, right? The fact that we haven't seen that pause come out, the fact that they haven't saved, I think we've seen maybe like 2 saves. Ooh, don't worry about that. Nobody saw that. You didn't even see that. Don't worry about it.
I'll pretend I didn't. Classic mistake. Utility is always going to be unfortunate, but we move on. Milky going to be burning some players alive. Gets denied. Should have a bit of an idea where these players are. Ooh, Haley, 68 HP, and Milky goes in like lambs to the slaughter. Her and Licious find a couple. Oh, finds 3, maybe even 4. Pippi has got an AK now. Going in for the peek. She has to be better than this. She finds 1. It's going to be Licious with the pistol. She can't make it work. Pippi knows there's going to be a player behind. She opens up the door. 6 bullets. She does go in for the reload. 1v2. somehow, this is the closest they've come outside of Catalyst's 1v3, which he turned into a 1v1. Oh, God, that molly going down. That's so frustrating. Pippi realizes, like, well, I don't really have much more I can do here. Might as well just wait for it to dissipate, and now she's going to be peeking on through Piggy. Get caught off guard. It's going to be a difficult one. Oh, no, never mind. Garden just holding on to that angle. Very well played from EG. 9th round.
Yeah, Pippi gets 2 kills in that round. It's her first kills of this map. And Reef also really just has not found any opportunities, right? And this is one of those moments where, like, we look at the stat line and we go, it's not telling the full story. Because EG have genuinely run circles around them. They haven't been given a chance, right? And Reef looks like she's playing one of those more anchor positions, and she's just getting shut down round after round. Now we have a double AWP setup coming through here. This could be devastating for EG, but it could also completely destroy Factor Ruby's economy for a few rounds, because this is a massive investment. If it doesn't work out, I suppose at this point, right, 9-0, throw something at the wall, see what sticks.
9th round. It is 9-0, like you said. It's also Reef's chance to try and get a kill on the board. She's currently sitting on 0-9. Very different player compared to Vertigo, where she seems a lot more confident. The tag comes through, but Reef, player I was just talking about, is unable to get that initial kill. The boost is going to be coming through, maybe? From Haley, it does. Playing a little bit slow on this. There we go. Reef going to be going for the peak. Unfortunately, they've misread this. Let's see if they can adjust back to this. They're leaving 1 player on the site. Catalyst. AWP comes round. Licious falls. It's a fantastic first kill. Piggy, AK in hand. She's going to be pushing on. Garden's got the AWP this time. She's going to be in danger of her own with the AK in hand. Haley goes down. This misread from Factor Ruby is huge. Now they have to go for a retake on B, and I've had 0 proof of being able to do this so far. Piggy eventually going to be able to get the bomb down. A little bit late on it. Still recoverable for Factor Ruby. It's not over yet. The nade comes through. Does a lot of damage. Wall bang through that. It's still possible. Garden. Headshot comes through from Jess as well to Pippi. Exactly what you want to be seeing. Catalyst unable to do anything, but Mama comes in with a kill onto Piggy. It's going to be 2v3. Sorry, 2v3. Catalyst unable to accomplish anything as she goes down. I thought they might have some ability there, Sam, but 10th round on the board. That first kill from Catalyst onto Licious. I was like, okay, they got something, but over rotation cost them dearly.
Yeah, the thing is, so buying into the double AWP is only going to work for when you're being this outclassed. The best chance for you to get value from that is early round. Late round, when you're trying to retake with 2 AWPs, nah, it's not happening. And unfortunately, they couldn't get that early round value. It was so needed. And as mentioned, the damage that has done to their economy is palpable. Down to 2 MP9s, some Deagles. Very, very little to work with here, realistically. Still 5 rounds left, but if they could get even 1, I'd be super impressed.
Well, Mama does find a kill. Any more than that would also be a bit of a surprise. I am going to give Factor Ruby a lot of flack for that last round. The over-rotation away from B was far too much, especially as you were sort of saying, it's the fact that you have to try and get the early rounds utilization out of the AWP. The fact that Reef gave up all sort of real sight lines is not good enough. If you have 2 AWPs, you're going to have to play aggressive with one of them, at least. See if they can find any more kills in this round. Milky looking to deny this, but Pippi with the 5-7 finds 1. Piggy. Back onto her. She got the AWP in her hands. 2 players found so far. Back to Ruby. Piggy turns around. She is unable to get the kill. Ooh. That's a bomb dropped. But so few bullets, she still makes it work for herself. Licious, last player left alive at the moment. The reload comes in from the MP9 and from a distance. Finally, on a desperate round, comes a desperate win. Let's Factor Ruby get a round on the board.
What was interesting about that is that this was one of the first times that they played aggressively out on their CT side. And they do it when they had next to nothing to work with. I said if they won a round, I'd be impressed, and I am. They had literally nothing to work with. But I think understanding that they had so little, they knew they had to play more of a death ball style. So when they do start pushing out aggressively and taking that space, they're doing it together and they're winning those trades. I mean, it comes down incredibly close. It's a 1v2, but still they managed to clutch it. A huge victory.
Just like that victory for Garden, who's looking in for a third kill. Does a lot of damage to this player. Reef going to be down to 50. The reload's going to be coming in from Garden. She had a few more bullets. She would have found that third kill. Denied that opportunity anyway for now. Back to Ruby. Getting the first round on the board. Is that going to be it, though? They're going to have to do a lot to try and win this one back. Only 3 players. They're going to have to go for a retake of the B site. It's going to be a difficult one, and I doubt they're going to go for a save at this point. I mean, there's a chance. Yep, okay, it is actually going to be a save. It's going to be the first time they've saved so far.
Yeah.
In this game.
Honestly, it's about time. I was saying, like, a huge victory in the previous round, but it was so short-lived. Garden with those 2 very, very early kills over in water, and well, there you go. EG. 11th round on the board. This save is absolutely the right call, but it's taken so long for them to make this call. I think if they'd been saving in prior rounds, I don't know how much more of a difference it makes, but they have more gun rounds, potentially. More opportunities. Unfortunately, that hasn't been the case. The attempt to hunt them down is thwarted. Catalyst will get another kill for herself. And Haley has actually been the star for this roster in a lot of those situations, in a lot of those attempted clutch situations. Unfortunately, she's really struggled to actually drive those home, but she manages to get so many multi-kills, and unfortunately, it just can't quite clinch it.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you got a player who's having very little effect on the game, it's going to be a difficult one. Piggy with the... Oh, it's going to hit. It doesn't quite connect, but she is spotted out. Catalyst goes down. AWP lost. Saved from that previous round, and, well, leads to nothing. Very unfortunate. Back to Ruby. Having a difficult time here. They have got 4 rifles, and it's going to be an AK on Mama. Mama Alien. Pippy Sippy. Going to be pushing down back towards toilets. Here the utility popping off. They're going to be going for a double push, but unfortunately for them, Garden's going to have the red. No! The spray comes through, but she misses it! Oh, God. That one is, that's going to be haunted out tonight. Almost going to be able to go for the trade. We're going to get caught off guard. No, catches Licious instead. Just out to push on through. AWP from Piggy is in towards back. Haley caught off guard. She falls. That is not a situation you want to be in. Mama peeks on over towards Long. Reef with the first kill. This might be their second round. There we go. Reef for the first kill. So crucial. As we go into the following round, it's going to be a difficult one. The Factor Ruby with the backs against the wall, still trying to cling on to hope.
Mama Alien, the sub on this roster, coming up huge there in that last moment. Making a massive difference. And securing a round once again.
Oh. Spicy. EG. 11 rounds on the board. 2 for Factor Ruby. See if they're going to be able to bring it back.
EG trying really hard to keep themselves in this strong position. Losing 1 round isn't going to be the massive deterrent. And of course, Factor Ruby They're able to buy in at least. So they have another opportunity. Very, very limited utility here, though, Tom.
It's not too bad. Smokes are very limited. But flashes are pretty good. Pippi unable to accomplish anything. She's going to go down. Garden going to be playing aggressive. But denied. Reef going to be able to find her second kill so far. She really had to on the line on this. Her position is known. Jess is going to take advantage of that knowledge. Gets a kill with the trade. Comes through. Haley going to be out of bullets. Has to pick up a rifle down onto the ground. Unable to find it though. Instead, her teammate's going to fall. She gets a reload off in time. Gets a kill, but the trade is going to be coming through just in time as Licious finds her first kill of that round. That's going to be the 12th round as we go through to the final round of this half.
Sorry for that random bit of dead air. It's a weird tech difficulty, but we push through. We get through these. We fix those. And now on for
esports without tech issues.
Tom, there's a tech timeout.
Why on the 15th round?
What a weird time to be taking a timeout.
They're about to have a break.
I mean, you know what? You know. Well, they really want that third round. I don't know if it's going to make the biggest difference in the world going into the next half, but yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a weird decision. I don't know, but we'll see. They've still got a bit of a buy into this one. Reef's in a tight spot, unfortunately. It's been a bit wonky, a little bit back and forth. She has managed to pick up a couple of kills though, so we're making progress. But EG already on 12 rounds. No matter how this round ends, I feel like EG, they've secured this. I feel like we are not going to get to see that map 3.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. Oh, Catalyst missing that shot. It's unfortunate. Haley gonna have an opportunity to go huge. Finds two with a jumping and bouncing player. Gets a trade off. It's gonna be a 4v2. Garden pushes aggressive. She's gonna fall to the wayside. Jess gonna be left in a 1v4. Catalyst's gonna have low HP. She's gonna be able to find this kill, going in for that peek. The information's there. Aww. She baits out the shot. Comes in with a kill of her own. 1v3 now. Has this pause been enough for Factor Ruby to be able to get a third round on the board? 1 minute remains. Jess has a lot of time to play with to try and find a kill. She has to go for a rotation to try and find this bomb. Catalyst's AWP is lost to the fray, so that's not on the board. Keep that in mind, and Reef only has the deagle.
And Reef is in a really odd position because she can't recover a weapon. When she starts moving in towards A site for this pincer, she might be able to pick something up. But as of right now, not too much to work with. They have realized, however, that it's likely to be this A hit, so she's going to start to pincer in, and Jess spots one, but not the other. The third round on the board for Team Factor Ruby. Is it going to be enough? We're going to take a short break, folks. When we return, we'll find out the result of this map.
Your troubles and made glass them bubbles.
Well, well, well. We find ourselves here once again at the precipice. EG looking to close out this series. A dominant first half on their own map pick. 12-3. Team Factor Ruby just have not found any sort of point of ingress. And this pistol round, sure, it's important. It's that first step, but is it going to be enough?
Could be the catalyst that they need. I love the sound of crickets in the morning. That's what we just listened to there. It's going to be Factor Ruby coming in with a lot of Glocks and a lot of hope. Mama Alien being the substitute in quotations on this fourth matchup she's played for the team so far. See if EG are going to be able to batter away the Rubies. They may just be able to. Gasless is going to have a lot of the utility Reef with smoking a Molotov in her own hands as well. So it's going to be a bit of an A hit. Pippi going to be holding on towards that mid position. She's going to be crucial to them winning this. So we'll see Milky rotate on up. Gun is now going to be coming up through as well. The utility's getting thrown. Jess going to have to back off. The molly doesn't quite hit its mark, I don't think there. Not going to deny the position. Jess going to be able to find the first goal, going in for the second. Unable to get the kill, but the denial is here. Milky going to be coming up from behind. Catches Pippi off guard. Gets the kill as well now. Piggy onto site. Going to be going in for the wide peek here. Finds some damage, but not a kill. USB in hand. Going to have to back off. Playing defensively. 3v3. The bomb could go down over towards B now. They're trying to run. They might just be able to make it down without getting caught off guard. This could be the bomb going and getting planted. The rotation's already come through. Licious. Is she going to be able to get there in time? She may just be able to because the bomb is still not over towards the site. Mama's going to be in position, but the players up in towards heaven are going to be there. Mama hits the headshot. Milky goes down. Second one could come through. Piggy, though, gets the trade-off. Licious going to be coming in from behind. They don't even realize she's going to be able to find one. Going for the second as well. Misses too many shots. Catalyst. She's only got 10 bullets. She has to find the headshots. Unable to accomplish it, though, as Licious gets the kill and the denial. God, that was an emotional ride.
It was so close as well. It felt like there was a chance, but that flank from Licious was, well, this was pretty delicious, not gonna lie. Well played to keep them at bay, keep them afloat, and of course get yet another round. And this is devastating for Team Factor Ruby because this pistol round was so needed. It was such an important one for them. There's a little bit of cash because they did manage to get that plant. They're in such a tight spot now. How do you bring this back around? It's Mac 10s galore. They forced in heavily. They know they need another round in EG.
Now looking to coming through. It's going to be Garden. The fam is going to be mowing them down. Milky with a P90 going to get denied. Good. You buy that gun, you deserve to get slapped down in the game. That's exactly what happens. The Mama's going to be left in a difficult situation as Reef is going to go through and fall. Difficult, Mama. Oh. Garden's first initial kills are just absolutely brutal there, denying Factor Ruby any chance of success.
Oh, another tack timeout. We've had 2 this map. That's more than we had on Vertigo. I know I'm making fun, and I do feel bad for this team, but I feel like they've been heavily outclassed here. Bearing in mind, the last time they played up against this team, it was 16-10 and 16-9. So that first map, Vertigo, very one-sided. This map as well, very one-sided. I think they came into this feeling like, okay, you know, 10 and 9 aren't terrible. We could definitely springboard off of that. We've learned a lot. We've taken some time. But unfortunately, it hasn't gone their way. And I think at this point, you know, the mental starts to get a little stressed out. Only a few rounds left to potentially stop this tirade. I mean, they need to win 11 rounds in a row to even things out on this T side. And I don't think EG lets that happen.
No, I don't see it happening. But you can hope. You can pray. That's exactly what Factor Ruby gonna have to do. Some initial damage gonna be coming and going in for a trade. Garden ends up on the better half of that. 5 extra HP on top of what Reef is left with. Mac 10s, Tech 9 and AK. Is that the recipe for perfection? Mama Alien with the Anarchy rather. God. Skin. I'm not really seeing that one being used too often. It's a rather cool one though.
I like it.
Piggy. Oh. Yeah, I like it too. Anything pink is cool. Milky with the first kill. Pippi goes down. That's going to be one of the Mac 10s out for the count. And that might be something that Haley wants to pick up. But, you know, it's in a bit of a dangerous position. You don't want to risk it. Gone. To try and get some more kills. Like that fall in round finds one. It's going to be Licious with the double. Reef. 68 HP. Finds the first kill. Going in for the second. Unable to transfer. It's a Mac 10. At that distance, you just have every disadvantage. And she had two players coming in for the backstab.
I think that went more or less as expected. The Force didn't really go in Team Factor's favor. But they do still have a little bit of cash into this round at the very least. So another Force, a necessary Force. Match and series point here for Evil Geniuses. 4 Galils and a Scout. The bare minimum of utility. And this is all they have in their arsenal to try to turn things around.
Milky. Initial spray not going to connect. They're going to get dropped. Nothing is found as of yet. The Scout player, Catalyst. Damage comes through, but it's going to be Licious with kill over towards Monster onto Reef. Brutal start. Reef really underperforming. Pippi too. Unable to contend with the barrage of shots from EG, who have just been on fire during this matchup. Outclassing Factor Ruby at every turn. Almost every.
This girl is on fire.
You sing it. You sing it loud.
Hell yeah. Maybe not too loud. It's like 3 a.m.
Yeah, about to hit that 2 a.m. for me. We move on. EG looking to close this out now. Milky going to be pushing on over towards Fountain. Spots them out. That's the informational play. Molly going to be protecting herself as well. Piggy going to be sitting on top of the trash can. I'll play it backing her up. It's going to be Jess hunting for some information. It's going to be Haley playing in towards the spider web. Should get spotted out. It's going to be difficult. As soon as she turns for that Galil, she's found, and Milky gets the kill over towards B. We've got a kill coming through, but the trade from Licious comes in quick and fast. But Pippi and Mama and those entry kills are so crucial. It's going to be a 2v3. Every advantage on the EG side. They're going to be pushing through the smoke. Piggy might get found. This raid's going to be coming through. Catalyst finds one. Mama with another. Jess could be left in a 1v2. This could be the 4th round for Factor Ruby. Listen, Jess is going to have to go huge on this front. She's going to find the first kill. Now left in a 1v1. Mama, the sharpshooter, 17 kills on the board. Looking to try and add the 18th, and exactly that gets the kill. Picks up the gun. And he's going to be able to go through to the next round with the A1.
The timing on that was so perfect for Mama. That swing came in at just the right time. Unfortunately, it was a very expensive round, but at least after winning the round, there is some cash. Thank goodness. It's not ideal still. And because we're still really early on in this half, EG don't really have that much cash either. And Factor Ruby have kept some of these rounds relatively expensive. So losing all of those weapons means they're back down into less than nothing zone. We have at least 2 to 3 more rounds in this map.
Spray's coming out from Reef, and she does a lot of damage. Not getting the kill. It's a bit of a usual issue, unfortunately for her so far today, or at least in this map. Like to see potentially another pause coming out soon, but it's going to be Pippi with the kill onto Milky. Looking in for a secondary. Can't do it though. The trade comes out. Piggy picks up an AK for trouble. Garden still alive with 8 HP. That was the player who initially found a lot of damage coming her way from the side of Factor Ruby. Catalyst on that Scout, I do have questions. We haven't seen her really use it too much success so far. She got some tags over on Vertigo, but no real kills. At what point do you want to spend that $1,700 on a different gun? Mac 10 smoke can make all the difference. She has got utility though. Let's just take some initial damage there. I'm not quite sure what from exactly. We missed that. Causes a rotation, though. What's that all of Reefs doing? That's the real question here. That's a full rotation coming out from these players. They've misread it. This is beautiful. Reef is going to enter on, and this is going to be causing a cement, but nope. Bit of a backstab. She's trying to deny the rotation from these extra players, but she's going to get caught off guard by Licious, who's going to be able to find the kill. There's only going to be 6 seconds. Potential denial. It doesn't happen. They get the bomb down. The scout I called out for gets the kill into Jess. Now Guard and AHB going to be hidden in the smoke at the moment on Bank. Teammates going in for a save. This is huge for this side. They're able to actually pull out a couple of rounds on the board. The headshot, though. Catalyst is sent back and Licious stays alive, but gonna have to save a gun into the next round.
Yeah, I mean, no time, no kit, no ability to get anywhere. Like, she's so far away. She's in Narnia, so hold on to this gun. Economy. It's an issue for EG right now. 2-round loss bonus, that's nothing. They're gonna maybe have some upgraded pistols. I'm curious to see what the plan is here. Do they go for almost no spend so that they can buy into the next and just drive it home? I think that's the smarter move here. Maybe like a deagle or something to that effect, right? But no, it looks like it is just going to be the USPSs and some utility. I like this. I think that this is the best possible decision that they can make. Come through this one, even with only 2,400 into the next round, they'll still be able to buy in. They'll still be able to shut it down. And a quick update, Byte versus Saints, currently 14-1 on the second map.
Pretty good start for them. Mama has to be careful. Oh god, the USP gets the kill, and well, 2 of the players down. Bilky's going to be playing aggressive, wants to pick up that gun, does exactly that. Going in for the initial damage as well. Catalyst, if they go and go out on this round, that's going to be massively embarrassing. The first player is going to go down. The P250 going to be huge. Oh god, not like this. No!
No!
That is embarrassing. I'm not going to give them any space or any room for forgiveness. And Licious, she just moved the monitor back. You don't need it that close. Get some glasses, lass. But GG, well played to EG. Absolutely dominating their opponents